Hey, 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 hey. Today I am opening my new book from Lulu Mayo. It's called Lulu's House of Wonder. All right. I did pre-order Lulu's book, and I'm sorry about the camera shaking. If you detect that, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. I did pre-order it only after I checked it out on Amazon to see if it would be something that I would be interested in. Yes, let's see. Well, look at my book is messed up right here. I may have to send that back. Yeah, I don't like that. My book is messed up. I'm definitely gonna send this back. Okay, I am back. You notice that the book was torn at the spine. I requested a return, and you know what? I got a replacement for the book, a new book. So what I'm going to do is open the second package and do the flip through. Hopefully this one is not damaged. Okay, it's not damaged. All right. I'm so happy about that because it was messed up here. Let's check out this book here. It is so cute. The animals are cute. Lulu's cute with her pretty little smile. Let's take a look at the back of the book here. This is what it says on the back of the book. Discover a world of magic, friendship, and creativity in Lulu's House of Wonder coloring book. Lulu is no ordinary girl. She becomes an otter when she's happiest and a mermaid when she touches water. Her enchanting home brims with treasures and hosts a delightful array of visitors, from foxes and hedgehogs to dragons and fairies. Explore charming scenes like baking a cake with animal helpers in the kitchen, having a tea party with whimsical friends, whispering secrets in the attic, or sewing in her craft room. Every room tells a story, and every corner invites you to bring it to life with your own color. Featuring Lulu Mayo's playful, imaginative artwork. This book is a joy for coloring enthusiasts everywhere. Printed on high quality paper, perfect for colored pencils or markers, it's designed to help you relax, unwind, and escape into a world of wonder, whimsy, and endless creativity. Let's take a look inside of Lulu's House of Wonder coloring book. The first page is the title page, and it has little Lulu on the front with a guitar. Step inside and color fantastical creatures and cozy scenes by Lulu Mayo. The next page is the introduction. You can read this if you like. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and read it to you. It says, Lulu and her animal friends live in a magical house, brimming with enchanted treasures. When she's happiest, especially while creating art, she transforms into an otter. And whenever she touches water, she becomes a mermaid. Her house is a haven for the most delightful creatures from the forest, including twin otters, a mushroom girl, Mr. One Eye, Mr. Fluffy, Little Pretty, a ghost cat, and many more. One day, these magical beings arrive at Lulu's doorstep and quickly become her closest friends. Together, they turn her home into a lively gathering place for mysterious creatures, making Lulu's magical house a true house of wonder. All right, I like this introduction. So nice. Now, here is the arrow that's saying, hey, let's go on into Lulu's wonderful house here. Yeah, House of Wonder. I'm saying wonderful house. Let's go on into Lulu's House of Wonder. Here is the outside of the house. She's standing at the door and she said, hey, come on in. Yeah, let me show you what I'm working with. The paper is very nice. It's similar to her usual books. And I forgot to mention something to you, but this is her book that she usually makes. They normally this size, but this book is a little bigger. This is, I think, 8.5 by 9.5 book here. So it's pretty big. And also you will notice with this book, of course, the paper is nice. It's similar to the paper in the other books that she has. Yep. Um, Let me see. It's slightly better, okay? Because I detect a little bit of heaviness here. And also what you'll notice in this book is that the illustrations are on one side. There are no other illustrations on the back of the page. So you can use whatever medium you want. If you want to use alcohol markers or paint or whatever you want to use, colored pencils, you can use that on this paper because you don't have to worry about it bleeding through to the next illustration because the next illustration is here. You may want to put a piece of paper behind it so it really does not bleed through, especially if you use alcohol markers. I still think that it can bleed through, but you don't have that extra illustration on the back to worry about, okay? So the paper is pretty good. Now let's go into Lulu's House of Wonder. Lulu loves her little friends. I think this is so cute. Now what I'm going to do now is just flip, enjoy the music, and I'll be back to wrap it all up. One more thing before I get into the flip through. Don't be mad at me because I keep stopping. But I love the way her little smile is. It's just like her smile is the same on every one of the pictures. She looks like a happy little camper here. Okay, with all of her little whimsical friends and fantastical friends. Okay, now let's get into her house of wonder. We go into her house, and here we see her in the chair with her little animal friends here. And it looks like she's in front of the fireplace. Now, let's get into this flip through for real, for real. I love that the illustrations are one-sided. I don't have to worry about trying to be careful with what I use for coloring a specific page. I can just color and not worry about what's on the back. Now, there are some little illustrations on the back, but I think these are just fillers so that you don't have to worry about messing the back of the page up, okay? All right. Cute. She's in the kitchen. And that is it. The last page says about the artist. Lulu Mayo is a London-based illustrator, and she is passionately committed to daydreaming in the fantasy art world where mysterious creatures and cute animals live. I think this book is so adorable. You can pause this and read about Lulu Mayo if you like. That is it for the flip through. If you have a favorite page, let me know. I'm going to show you some of my favorite pages. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep calm and keep coloring. Bye.